Hi, I'm Duke BossaNova, and today I'm with my friend Eric and his lovely wife Jeanette.
Hey everybody.
Checking out all their rides out here outside Oregon City, and we even brought Lola along.
Oh boy, I get to be part of the classic Cars in Quarantine.
How you doing today, guy?
Not too bad. The weather's beautiful. I've got company.
Jeanette's trying to get out of the shot already.
The other half is out here too.
So you are the president and founder of the Screamers Car Club as well.
Yes, sir, we are.
I know we interviewed you about that a little bit at the Rose City Roundup.
Yes.
In 2019, because
Yes,
2020, nothing's happened so far, really.
Who knows what day it is.
So what have we got here, Eric?
Well, we're looking at a pair of cars that we built on our own. This one is based off of a 1930-31 Ford Model A body. The chassis are completely custom. The engine came from a Chevy. The rear end came from a Nova. The front end is pretty much traditional, dropped axle.
Yeah.
Disc brakes. But this is what we do in our spare time. This one here
Is this his and hers?
Yes. That's
Which one is yours?
Mine's the crusty one.
Yours is the one with all the spikes on it.
The funny thing is this was the first one we built. It's built from a 1927 Ford Model T sedan body. When we got it done, I let her take the inaugural drive in it to enjoy the fruits of
And
our
then she
labor.
said, I want this.
That's exactly what she said. You got to build your own. This one's mine. So it took a couple years, but we finally got mine done. And so these are our two rats. I guess they're classified as. I like to think of mine as a pretty rat because it's painted and it's.
I don't know. I mean, these are definitely, in my mind, the epitome of the question of what's a rat rod and what's a hot rod.
It's a chop rod.
And this is like where I would say the line is, they're right on the line.
Yeah.
Because you don't have like a wrench welded to the door
Yeah,
or
a
something
shovel
like that.
for a
Yeah, or a shovel for an air cleaner or something like that. I mean, it's just a traditional. The only thing you've done is you've left the rust on it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really it.
Let's call it patina.
Patina. Lola does appreciate nice patina.
I like some good patina.
Well, and the unique thing about this car is I was sanding it down to paint it, and the brown that you see is the original primer from 1930 or 31.
Yeah.
And the black you see is the original black because Henry Ford said you could get any one of my cars in any color you want as long as it's black.
Yeah.
So
it almost had, I mean, like the body itself, you're like, man, I could see a bunch of rum runners driving that bad boy. Of course, it'd have to be higher off the ground to handle all the weight from all the rum.
This one you can't really see in this light, but we tinted the clear with silver metallic.
Oh, is that what it is?
So in the
Nice.
sunlight, you can really see it sparkle. And then, of course, the interior is all, we did that one a little bit more involved. And
Yeah. I love it. What's the foot for?
that is the dimmer switch for the headlights.
Oh, the dimmer switch. Nice.
Because the footwell is so narrow that I can't get both
You
of my
can't.
feet
So
in there.
you really use your hand to hit the foot.
Yep.
I like it. Is this leather?
It's fake. So no real ostriches were harmed in the
No
making of
real
this car.
ostriches. Dang it. It's the other red meat, I hear. All right. Well, I love it. And what are we running in this bad boy?
This is a 327 out of a 1968 Chevelle.
I love that tan.
So it was, that was.
I don't know why. It looks really good.
It's clean and sanitary, but it doesn't stick out. It doesn't overstate, I think.
Yeah.
It goes really well with the kind of wine color you've got going on there.
Yeah, it was a really good contrast.
And you even got the name Screamers
Well,
in
yeah.
tan. I like it. Yeah. No, I don't. Yeah. It's unique. I see a lot of guys who go with like almost like a ship gray, you know what I mean, or something like that. But the tan, I like it. I like it a lot.
The headlights came off of a 1940s Ford tractor.
Ford tractor.
But actually, a buddy of mine donated those to the project, so I hammered the dents out of them. And we got them all prettied up and perched them on the
Yeah,
front.
man. So you've had this for at least 2 years.
Yes, we finished it in fall of 2018.
Was it? Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds about right.
Yeah, this one.
This is the earlier one.
Yeah, this one we started on February 13th 2014. And
She's got
we
that pretty bronze color on her.
finished it November 13th. Both the Friday the 13th fell on, twice that year. So this was lucky 13.
Yeah. Does your lady have a little goth in her, perhaps?
Maybe. She likes Halloween.
She likes Halloween, and she likes her spikes.
Yeah, the 13, I love it.
So this is Maddie? Is that
Yes.
what I'm getting from it?
Yep.
Cute.
And then this one's Miss Ruby.
And Miss Ruby.
Yeah, because she's kind of a diva.
Steering wheel in there. That's gorgeous. Matches the rest of it.
Yeah, this one's definitely more just utilitarian inside.
Yeah, those are actual Brazilian coffee bags.
Oh, yeah. I've seen those in enough coffee shops in Oregon, that's for sure.
And the headliner matches as well.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Let's even get up there. Boom. So what is this award?
It was a trophy for best costume we found at the local Goodwill.
Okay, because I was like, it looks like a little witch.
Yeah, it is.
Here we go. Let's see if I can get a better look at this. Oh, there we go. Ooh, she's a looker too.
Yeah.
She's very nicely proportioned witch.
And gold, so she's expensive.
That's right.
This one's powered by a 283. It actually came out of one of my other cars when we kind of gave it a facelift. So we had the engine laying around, and we had a bunch of parts that we'd been gathering because I toyed with the idea of building a car like this, and the body just kind of fell out of the sky and landed on us. So we started putting stuff together.
we all got to say hi to the doggo. Hey, doggo. You're adorable.
My public lake.
Yes, I'm ready for my close-up now.
What kind of car shop is complete without a doggo?
Exactly, got to have a shop dog.
There we go.
So this 56 Chevy 210 I've had since, oh boy, I think we've had it about 15 or 16 years.
And as you and I were just discussing, I actually knew this car long ago, never made the connection to you with it.
Yeah.
I think Colt was the one who showed me this ride. It's like, you need to check this car out.
Yeah, it was actually, that was our first car show of that era or genre.
Rockabilly style,
yeah.
like custom culture, I guess. Yeah.
Before it was always the Camaro and Corvette car shows that we'd go to, and we always knew we didn't really fit in with
You
that
take this
crowd.
to the Camaro car shows?
Yeah, actually. It's kind of funny because people will look at it and then they'll do a double take when they see the back tires.
Oh, yeah.
And then, we kind of have a little bit of a, standoff as far as what's powering this one. So it's what they would call a sleeper. It's not a traditional.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely a sleeper. What are you running in this thing?
Well, this one has got.
I love those rims, man.
Like,
The rims are about the only thing, like, from a distance that kind of hint a little bit at what's going on.
so this one has got a little bit of a cheater sitting on top of a 383.
A little bit of a cheater.
So yeah, this one, it doesn't get driven too often. As you can see, it's kind of dirty right now.
Well, it's because it gets like 5 miles a gallon.
Yes, but it's a fun 5 miles per gallon.
Do you know what the horse is on this thing?
Estimated at the crank about conservative, I'd say 5.5, 580, somewhere in there.
That's a very respectable.
Oh, yeah. In a car that handles as good as these old cars do.
Yeah. Anything more than that would be even more terrifying. So did you put this in yourself?
Yes. Yeah. We had it had a it had a different wiring harness from a different company in here, and it caught fire. So we were lucky to save most of the car, but the interior was destroyed. The wiring harness was destroyed. So in the midst of putting it together, I stumbled across this 383 and a matching 700 R4. So when we put it all back together, of course, this went in, and I went with a completely different brand of wiring harness. And we got the stock style interior out of Tempe, Arizona, kind of the tuxedo look. And it's a little bit more original.
Yeah. So what condition was it in when you got it then?
It was about this condition. It was actually a really pretty interior. It was a crushed velvet burgundy that matched the outside really
So was
well.
it this color when you got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We It's the restoration or the customization on it, other than the interior and the drivetrain, is about 40 years
And I see that you got a silhouette of Jeanette on the side, so
Well,
that's
yeah.
nice.
So yeah, it's definitely part of my problem is I pick a direction and then I get sidetracked. So, you know, I go a little bit original, a little bit race car, a little bit custom. So it's kind of just my own spin on it.
You can't stay in one place.
No.
I like it though, man.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to drive.
You just need to make it so you can just swap it out for like a 350 in like an hour or something like that. So you can just take it for spins.
A quick change.
What do we got in here, buddy?
So in here is the presidential limo. She is sitting on a battery tender. But this car actually found us, and I couldn't turn it down. This is Lemon Drop.
Lemon Drop.
Lemon Drop.
That's a good name, man.
This car found us. This one, out of all of them, right now is my favorite. This is the go-to.
Right. And in case people haven't figured this out yet, I think he's a Chevy man.
Just a little bit. Just a little. I don't have anything against Fords. I love flatheads, but I know how to work on these. So.
Yeah. Oh, this is pretty. How long have you had this?
This one we've had about 4 years.
I love it. Got mouse traps?
Yep, got to keep the rodents out.
That's right. You're out in the country here. Oh, I do like that.
So yeah, this one,
Vinyl.
it had no interior in it when we got it. It was in a
Sneak
pretty
past you.
sad state of disrepair, but we just fell in love with it, and the price was right. So
Even the floor mats.
those are original from 1951.
Really?
Yeah.
Those are awesome with the checkers.
Yeah, the back one is a stock original 1953 floor mat.
It did come with a family of ants.
Who did your pinstriping?
That was my first attempt at pinstriping.
That was
so
yours?
don't
Okay.
judge.
All right.
So yeah, this is the go-to. If we're gonna go somewhere, this is the car we take.
So is this running the OG motor, right?
It is.
So what is that?
This one was a dealer replaced.
Okay. I mean, by glancing at it, I'm like, that looks like hella original.
This is actually 261. It's a truck motor.
Really?
This car was
I mean,
bought,
it's solid metal, so it needs a lot to push it around.
This car was bought new in Culver, Oregon, at the Chevy dealer in 1953, and then it lived its life in Terrebonne until 1996, when the original owner sold it to a gentleman in Portland. He never registered it in his name. He left it under a tree until we found it.
So how did it get the Miami Beach on it?
I found that at a antique store.
Okay. That's gorgeous, but I was like, man, was this out of Florida?
No. So technically, we are the second owners of this car by registration.
Wow.
So, I mean, even down to the license plates, this car is pretty much...
Yeah, I can see that's an original Oregon plate.
Yeah. And DMV, we kind of went rounds with DMV because they weren't going to let me keep the plate. But
Yeah.
she told them how it was going to be. And
Good job. Good job.
so, yeah, this one... But we did the wide whites. We lowered it about 2.5 inches. Did the interior. This one has a new wiring harness, so it's updated. But other than that, it's stock.
Yeah, this one's pretty.
Yeah, and up until about 2 years ago, this was our daily driver. That's why I bought it. I needed a daily driver because mine.
How many miles are on it? Do you have any idea?
Just under 40 or right at 40,000.
Really?
Yeah. There was only 20.
Because these didn't go to 100,000, did they? I thought it was only. Does it?
Yeah, this engine, the original engine.
Well, I was talking about the numbers on the dial. I thought they only went to 99.99.
Oh no, this one will only go 5 digits and then 10.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
That was my question. I was like, I'm like, I've never seen one that went to 6 digits, but that.
So yeah, this was a daily driver for about 2.5 years until I got enough stuff paid off where I felt comfortable having a car payment again. So this one, rain, shine, summer, winter, snow, this was my car.
Comfortable to drive.
So
yeah.
Yeah, it's got
Lola had a question for you.
Nice. Well, you just missed. He said it has heated seats. I mean, come on. I would be happy with that. My question earlier was, which is your favorite car to drive? Which I think you just answered.
Yeah, out of all of them, this is the one.
It's the presidential limo.
The president one.
Yeah.
I get it. I
It's
get
got
it.
4 doors.
I get it now. I get it. All
Do
right.
you have a driver that you guys sit in the back?
No.
And you, oh, too
But
bad.
we do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We do now.
Get your son to drive it.
Yeah.
A piece of legal boat.
What do we got back here?
Back there.
Is this the new project?
That is Julia. She came to meet us.
Well, let's take a look.
Well, come on in. Yeah, though it's kind of a little bit messy in here, but
I mean, because it's hard to tell, but it's actually freezing outside, and there's a wood heat back here. So
this one is a 1951 or 52, excuse me, Chevy
Ooh,
Deluxe.
chop top.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's on a full air ride suspension, so when it's aired out, it's on the ground. We took 4 inches out of the roof, out of the A-pillar of the doors.
I can see. That's what I'm saying. I can see that you literally just did it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we were going gangbusters on it until the wildfires.
Yeah.
And then we kind of got sidetracked with that.
Working on this too.
Yes. This one is the heart for this car.
So what is this?
This is another 327. Only this one is a 1962 327.
Okay.
This car, aside from the air ride, will be exactly period to what you would see in old school rods or
Yeah.
something like that.
A little American graffiti action.
Yeah. I wanted to keep this one as close to traditional as possible.
So you're using lead then on these? Really?
Yeah.
I was joking. No, for real. Well, you're going
I want
really legit.
I want to stay
Nice.
focused on one.
That's why they're called
specific-
lead sleds.
Yeah. In fact, the roof will be flaked in a bass boat flake,
Nice.
and then the body will be another color.
I always love these bumpers. You could like literally almost have a meal off of them. Set your plate down.
Yeah. And when they're all done up and with the all fresh chrome and everything,
Yeah.
they just So this one.
See, you surprised me with this one, Eric. I didn't realize that I glanced at it a little bit, but now that's gonna be a pretty ride.
Yeah. When the fires first started, we were kind of nervous, so we threw all the parts for the car in here in case we had to fail. And
Yeah.
then we had to evacuate with about 10-15 minutes
Well,
notice.
something that people who are watching this don't know is that the Oregon fires were so extreme, and you had it literally, about 50 feet away on the other side of that wall right there. It went all the way right up.
Yeah, we had time.
Forest fire.
We had time to grab our computers, important documents, and then we locked up and left. Everything. We didn't know if we were gonna have something to come back to, but luckily.
Did you drive the presidential limo away even?
Nope.
Dang it. That's crazy. Yeah.
I couldn't think of what to do, what to leave, so we left everything. If I'm gonna start over, I'm starting over with nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's kind of, honestly, is if you guys got out with your lives and it had come to that,
And the dog.
yes, and
And the doggo.
That's scary.
It was. I hope to never have to live through that again.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna knock on wood for him.
For all of us.
Alrighty. So what do we got outside?
Outside.
Because the cars just keep going on and on at this place.
Well, over here.
There we go. Go ahead.
So over here, this is my son's.
Your
pickup.
son's ride, right?
Yes. He got his license despite all the COVID mess and shutdowns, and
Yeah. 64.
that's exactly.
Oh, it's okay. I'm usually within a year or two, but I'm never down.
This one he has done on his own completely.
Okay.
It was in pretty sad shape when we got it.
Mm-hmm.
He rebuilt the carburetor, tune up.
I wonder where he learned all that from.
I don't know. He doesn't listen to me. So it's not me. But yeah, this is going to be his, as much of a daily driver as he can make it.
Yeah.
It'll be his. But he's done everything on his own, so it's his truck, which I'm really proud of him for, because it gives him a sense of ownership.
And what is this thing running?
This one has the original 6 with a 4-speed.
All right. Inline?
Yep.
All right. I used to have one of those in a 77 Nova.
Oh,
That's what it came with.
I'm a Nova fan. My first one was a 69, and then I progressively had 13 different Novas, including a 64, and then
My friends always call it the Nova Scotia. Well, what's your favorite part about your shop?
It's mine and it's paid for.
It's yours and it's paid for,
And it's
but
full of stuff to do that I don't necessarily get up and do.
Yeah. It keeps you busy in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll keep me up.
Well, I'm going to say, of all the classic car guys I've almost ever hung out with, one of the reasons we came out here today is you finish so many guys I know, and I love them to death, but they're always like on to the next one and on to the next one, and they've got like 5 projects that are never run, and yours are mostly running. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
So you're knocking yourself.
not wrong.
You're knocking yourself. But right now, I only see one that's not officially running yet.
but you're not really looking that hard because
Oh
over
no! Behind, oh, what's over here?
under a tarp.
Oh no! Is that a big?
That is a nice 37 Ford pickup.
Oh, buddy. Oh wait, a Ford.
And it's got a flatty.
What? How long have you had that bad boy?
Actually, we got that the weekend before the fire started. So
Oh wow. Okay.
we've only had it a couple months.
So you're knocking like he's throwing himself under the bus for not having it done in a couple of months. Okay.
well, you know.
All right. I appreciate your humbleness.
The next Friday the 13th, it needs to be done by then.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
All right, I'll get right on.
Apparently, Friday the
think you
13th
have,
is
like,
the
all
day
the
to finish your rides.
And start.
Look at this. I found another truck.
Yeah, I can't claim that one. That one's not mine.
He's just hiding them everywhere.
So we're like, okay, he's already.
There you go, man. So you did all this yourself, huh?
Yes, sir. Rewired it, did all the painting on the grill and such.
Your dad taught you something?
A bit of it.
All right, all right. Sometimes it's worth listening to the old man. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Oh, you can switch color changing LEDs. Those are so nice.
Yeah, so those are my turn signals.
Oh yeah, it looks clean.
Then on the interior, I got the custom dome light.
Oh, back there.
Custom dome light, and then I got blue under dash lighting, custom switch panels, aftermarket.
So what you're
gauges.
telling us is it looks better in the dark.
Definitely. Definitely.
Kind of like me.